Hello ladies and gentlemen, Nick here and welcome to part 1 of my Dan the Cyborg vlogs, because Dan the Cyborg being a spin-off. Sadly I cannot rewatch any of Dan the Cyborg because Billy Tracy has privated all of his videos. I apologise for any sound, outside and inside. So what I'm going to do is take you through the episodes as they are on Wikia and explain what I think from memory. And joining me today is a Dalek toy, because I was using him in my parts for the Kingsman The Secret Service sketch I did for Ollie Pajak, aka Mr. TARDIS's, Mr. TARDIS 11's review, which I believe is out by now. So go check that out, there'll be a link below, hopefully. So, part 1 of Dan the Cyborg will see episodes 1 to 5, Merry Christmas, Walkies, Friends Forever, Missing, and The Oracle. Part 2 will see episodes 6 to 10. Hitchhiking, Area 51, Journey into Space, Factory of Doom, Jacob's Master Plan. At the third and final part we'll see the 2 specials, or episodes 11 and 12 if you wish. A Blobby Christmas and Bob's Will. So let's start with Merry Christmas. It says snow globes can be dangerous. From what I remember, this was an episode about Dan playing with snow globes. Basically just found a lot of snow globes across the house and he was just wondering what they were. He flushed them down the toilet at one point. This is just a very quick episode. Also, I should probably mention that the titles are played in their full for the first 2-3 episodes. For this series, you can see them separately, but they're played in their full for the series. And then from 3 or 4 down to 10, there you've got the shortened version. And then 11's got its own, and 12, I don't know if it has any. Probably does. Anyway, number 2 is Walkies. Dan explains in this video about his best friend and pet flower alien, Jacob. Now, I'm not really that well known on this one. I can't remember this one very well. But I think basically it's just them having some fun going around. There's a big story that's going to happen throughout the series, but it's not going to start until the next episode. The first 2 are just basically, I guess, just having some fun with Dan the Cyborg before he gets into the rest of the series' long story arc. In this case, it's just him playing with Jacob and going on a walk, I suppose. Episode 3, Friends Forever. Jacob takes advantage of his friendship with Dan and begins his evil plan. To begin his evil plan. Everything is falling into place. I think this is the one where Jacob asks Dan if there's any warehouses that are for sale or abandoned, and Dan says, oh yeah, there's some down the road. And Jacob's like, thanks mate, or cheers friend. This is a very basic episode, but it's starting this series long arc that the first two didn't do. Number 4, Missing. This is where the story really gets going. Jacob the flower alien, along with half the world's population of chickens, have gone missing. The world is on red alert, because half the planet's chicken population will be on red alert, but it's well-built productions, it's Billy Tracy, what do you expect? Chickens! And this being a spin-off series focusing on Dan the Cyborg means we can do a lot more with chickens in this series rather than in Time Agent, which they just appeared in a few times. Okay, number 5, which will end today's part, is The Oracle. Dan seeks help to find Jacob the flower alien from the Oracle, who recently vacated himself into Dan's garage, or vacated himself. Billy plays the Oracle, and he's pretty funny in that. And the Oracle works at McDonald's. He's quite funny. This one's a good episode. These aren't very long, by the way. They're like 5 minutes at most. I think the last one might be 7, and the second special might be about 10 or 12. This first special might be about 7 or 8. But it's still funny. And yeah. Oh, also, Dan played a kind of weatherman, not Dan, Sebi played a kind of weatherman person in the previous episodes. And Billy's doing these kinds of funny mini roles. He's not I don't think Liam appears in this series. He does in Dan's Diaries, but I don't think he appears in this series. But Billy's playing other characters. We'll see him as the hitchhiker in the next one. So that's the first half of Dan the Cyborg, and whilst from memory it's a funny series, it is a slow start to a story arc that will span the rest of the series. They have some funny moments, and if they do come back, then I do recommend them. If they come back on YouTube, or if you downloaded them or something, and yeah, just they're funny. Overall, it's just I won't be scoring them because I can't remember terrible amounts, at least certainly from the first half, and I can't go back and rewatch them. So I'll just do an overall opinion. But I'd probably give them all 7s apart from maybe the first one, which might be a 6. First 2, which would probably be 6, and the others be 7 out of 10s if I was to say so. That they are funny, I do recommend them, and the more people demand to see them again, we might see them Dan Starry's Well-Built Universe and Doctor Pooh and what was it, Mighty Gizmo. We might see them come back. So yeah, that was a good one. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll be doing episode 6 to 10, and then part 3, where we'll be doing the 2 specials. I'll see you guys next time.